Soda!
Soda!
Hi, we're back with 3D Mario Madness. We are in the first round of the bracket. I don't know if this is the first match of the bracket. I'm actually not sure. I don't think so. Anyway. Oh, no, it is. This is the first bracket match. So, yeah. So we are going to be getting right into it here. Aria, seed 3 versus Galax, seed 14. Aria does not have a ban because she does not have a 3D World Time. So we're going to go right to Galax for the ban this match.
I'm going to ban Super Mario Galaxy 2.
Really
All right.
now?
Yay!
You could have saw that coming.
For the sake of the stream, I will do it.
Yes!
The GOAT. So
Any
we're going to
Galaxy fans in chat?
Oh my god, me!
I'm a fan.
I hate Galaxy. Grr.
So we're going to have 3D World and Galaxy 2 off the wheel, leaving just 64, Sunshine, Galaxy 1, and Super Mario Odyssey. So let's
spin the wheel.
Spin that wheel. Yippee.
Yippee.
Oh my god, it's not. it's.
Oh no.
Please be.
What is it?
Word that I hate?
I
It's
think
Galaxy.
it's SMG.
G1?
It's G1.
G1.
Okay.
Okay.
Any
I'm
reroll?
down. Gonna reroll this, Galax?
I don't want to reroll this. I'm fine playing Galaxy for now. It's not SMS.
For now. What's your PV again? Let me check your PV real quick.
I have a 228.
228? I could be more comfortable, but alright, I will play G1. I'll play G1.
Okay.
I should probably turn on my TV.
Yeah, you should.
So we're gonna play
Mod wheel time.
And
Mod wheel
yep.
time. Let's just get it right into
plug
it.
in, please. Oh my god, I'm loaded.
Oh shit.
It is.
Oh,
Bruh, don't be damaged us again, please.
It's not, we're good.
Okay.
it's normal any percent.
I would
Alright.
probably just like die.
Okay, well,
Super
I'm
Mario
gonna
Galaxy.
quickly go into setup. So, yeah.
Play the game.
Yeah.
the rails. But you know it's time to raise our sails. It's freedom like you never knew. Bags or a pass, say the word, I'll be there in a flash. You could say my hat is off to you. Oh, we can zoom all the way to the moon from this great wide wacky world. Jump with me, grab coins with me, oh yeah. It's time to jump up in the air. Jump up, don't be scared. Jump up and your cares will soar away. And if the dark clouds start to swirl, don't fear and shed a tear, 'cause I'll be your one-up girl. So let's all jump up super high, high up in the sky. There's no power up like dancing. You know that you're my superstar. No one else can take me this far. I'm flipping the switch. Get ready for this. So let's do the Odyssey. Odyssey, yes, see. 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 Odyssey, Odyssey. Spin the wheel, take a chance. Every journey starts a new romance. A new world's calling out to you. Take a turn off the path, find a new addition to the cast. You know that any captain needs a crew. Take it in stride as you move side to side. They're just different points of view. Jump with me, grab coins with me, oh yeah. Come on and jump up in the air. Jump without a care. Jump up 'cause you know that I'll be there. And if you find you're short on joy, don't break it down, forget that you're still a one-up boy. So go on, straighten up your cap. Let your toes begin to tap. This rhythm is a power shroom. Don't forget you're the superstar. No one else could make it this far. Put a comb through that stash. Now you've got panache. So let's do the Odyssey. Odyssey, yes, see. 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 Odyssey, Odyssey.
Hello, everybody. We have this funny game since G2 was banned, so we're just gonna have this instead.
Better G2.
Pretty much.
Better version.
So hey, at least Galax gets a break from the very funny vacation game and actually plays something a bit more fun for once.
I think. Well, I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna have more fun, but it's just not.
I
The
think
same game
G1's more
4
fun than
times.
SMS.
You know,
I
at
play
least you're
SMS
not
3 times in
trapped.
my group as well. Galax, that's funny. So we both played SMS 3 times.
You should gentlemen.
Alright, let's start the
play
match.
different- Alright,
So
let's
you at
start the
least
match.
got to gentleman to an SMO race with big G's.
Yeah.
I just took it on the chin 3 times.
Alright,
Alright, let's go.
Alright. Sonny, do you want to do the countdown?
Sure. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Hello.
Good luck. All right. Gateway, there's not really much to talk about in Gateway moment. Oh, it's synced.
Damn,
very
that
fair.
is fire. That's like perfect, kinda, almost.
So let's see between Aria and Galax on the bunnies here in Gateway. Hopefully both of them don't struggle that much. So Aria and Galax get the first bunny. Ooh. Galax hits the first bunny, then misses slightly, but is able to quickly shoot the rabbit and get it. And that is the third. Both are in sync, leaving bunnies. Overall, not the worst. So move instead. I would say no to that offer, but honestly, I would actually say yes for once. Alrighty then, now both runners proceed to get the 5 star chips before getting the key in Gateway. Both runners taking the same exact path for the star chips here. Usually some people do a different path than this one, but most of the time you see this path being taken.
That's a very large Goomba. I don't know if I've ever seen a Goomba larger than that one, to be honest.
There are probably a few of them. But Galax about to hit Move Skip here, hopefully. It's a 4-frame window. And he does. Aria also does as well. Both runners doing a unique method of Luna Skip here. Aria does a backflip and a homing ground pound, while Galax sticks to doing a normal jump into a homing ground pound. Flip switches here a bit rough on Aria, but overall, this gateway was pretty solid for both, I think. He's dead? No! It's Jover. Now you can switch to SMO. No. Actually, no. I said I would for one time, so I guess.
You know, usually in situations like this, my main purpose is to make witty comments about the story of the game, but I'm realizing it's all in Korean, and I don't really read that language. If anyone in chat reads Korean, that'd be awesome.
I don't, unfortunately.
I'd really appreciate I'd appreciate it greatly.
So now it is time to hit into the first galaxy, which is Good Egg. And we're gonna see the funny tower at the very start. Any galaxy runner that does this jump in the tower knows what it's called, and I will not be referring it by name because it is very obvious of what it looks like. Waluigi tower climb? Yeah, we're just gonna call it that.
I do not actually know what it's called, so I would believe that fully.
Yeah, let's just stick to that name for now. So both Aria and Galax getting the star chips and using 2P to get both star bits and stopping the boulders here to make it much more easier. So for now, Aria has the lead. Is also we can name it after them. I'm not too sure actually on who's tallest. Oh well. Anyways, let's just you know beat up this Dino Piranha here by slapping its tail. Why not? My average multi-more height is like 5'4". Let's be real. Hi, Jay. Also. Jay. I was not looking if. But runners had a good Piranha, but it did look like it. So I believe both runners are going Commando route, so this is going to be a lot more interesting to commentate since I personally use Pushback 2.1 because I am just lame and I personally don't like Sling Pod or any other level that is in GC routes. But that's a skill issue, so not much I can do. Opium. Hello. Good at 2, you just start off by getting 100 star bits, and it just makes it a lot easier because of 2P. Since not only do you get star bits from flowers a lot more quicker, but you also can use 2P for this upcoming planet here, where you can knock over the green balls here to hit spiky plants, and you get at least 3 star bits from them. And quickly racking up to 100 rare really quickly. Galax, unfortunately, struggling to try to get the 2P jump up to the launch star there. Another couple of tries, gets it. Pretty nice. Now Aria is feeding the Hungry Luma. Hungry Luma of many. They'll be seen. We'll see one right here, then in... wait. It was... Actually, I forgot which one does GC. I think it was... Getting 2, near Fountain, Sweet Sweet, and Trip Drop, if I remember correctly. I hope I'm right. If I'm wrong, then, sorry. It's been quite a while since I've last ran G1. So, hopefully, I still get things right here. Very nice glass session from Aria. Now it is Galax's turn. Galax a bit behind, but coming up soon will be Honey Hive 1, and there is a pretty cool skip here, and this could result into Galax getting a lead or not, depending if Aria hits it first try. But I'm confident both runners will hit it first try here. Well, also like to mention these Starbits that these runners are collecting are for Hungry Lumas that we'll see. Like I mentioned before, you need 400 Starbits to unlock Sling Pod, which is right after beating Space Strength 3. So 2P makes it a lot more easier to collect these Starbits. And Aria going for her Honey Hive 1 skip. She gets it first try. Including the belly slide method, which I've actually never seen until now. Now it is Galax's turn for Honey Hive 1 skip. Nice. Both runners getting it first try. That's what we love to see.
Look.
Grr. Grr. It's Honey Hive 2. aka that level where a certain someone has a really good goal time here, and no matter what I do to match it, I can't even come close to it. I'm at least 7 seconds apart from the person in question that has this Honey Hive gold, which is Midbro. Midbro just genuinely has the most cracked Honey Hive 2 gold for no reason at all. Alright, no Manta Bug trolling. Usually if you do a homing ground pound on that Manta Bug, you would result into completely missing, hitting the Manta Bug, but you accidentally jump, or you basically temporarily get stuck trying to homing ground pound the little bug, so you just end up sliding above its head until it jumps and then hits you from a charge. Speaking of which, I'm getting the homing ground pound and kind of missing it, but quickly backed it up.
I feel like it's kind of an evolutionary fail that these bugs have the universal symbol for ground pound on top of me printed on them. Like, I feel like they would have adapted out of that by now, I don't know.
I mean, if I was born with a ginormous mark like that, I would be very worried.
Yeah, I don't know. It does mean exactly one thing.
Yep. Anyways, I'm not too sure if Aria goes for B-list, but it will be pretty impressive to see B-list happening. Ooh.
Okay.
That's one. Hold. This is the easiest one. Let's go!
That sure was B-list. The expectations were met.
Never met indeed. So at least with this Manta Bug here, or whatever this guy is supposed to be called, those ones cannot really troll you as much unless you go for the quick hit on this third phase, which usually results into you just constantly ground pounding the side of him until you either fall off or you magically still are on his back where you can ground pound him again. So Galax taking the B here just to be more safe. And since you can't launch up with the B, Galax has to walk over here onto the water and then do this 2B jump to hit the bug again. I believe both runners just wait for third hit unless Galax decides to be fancy, and no, never mind. Third hit, it's really annoying if you try to rush it down rather than to wait. So next up is Loop-de-Loop. So I am not too sure what are the IGTs in for both runners, but there is a certain number threshold that cannot be displayed for the end digit. But I do not remember what those numbers are because there's like at least 2 or 3 of them that cannot be displayed. Because G1 is funny. If anyone knows, feel free to mention what they are, because I quite frankly cannot remember. I believe it's like 1, 3, 6, and 9. Two, 4, 6, 7, 9. Okay, thank you, Juga. So get your guesses in on what is going to be Aria's loop-de-loop and Galaxy's loop-de-loop. I'm going to go with a 57 75. What about you, Sin?
Oh, I have no concept of this.
I mean, just a little guess.
Just a little guess. I'm gonna say
Like between 57 to a minute.
oh, well, I mean they're about to finish, so I don't really... Wow.
Are you getting a 57.41? That's pretty good. I barely can get 57s here. I'm usually just stuck at getting really low 58s galax halfway through the course. Oh, I completely forgot to mention this, but I completely glossed over the fact that if you're 2P, you can actually get starbits here, while in 1P, these starbits are basically impossible to get. Alex getting a 59.31. So that's like one big reason why 2P can save a lot of time, because you get at least 100 starbits from loop to loop. So you don't have to get them from another level, like in Good Egg 3, which GC route on 1P does to get the starbits in the first place. So flip switch here, it's like the ending of Gateway, but you have more switches with this random SMB1 background, which I've never understood why. What was the purpose of this background here? But it's funky, and I still like it. I just never understood why they picked this one. Oh no. Guys had a bit of a moment with the flip switch there. Unfortunately losing 5 from it. But Aria's moving on to Robot Reactor Galaxy. And immediately, we're just gonna backflip it 2P jump. And pretty much just make it towards the arena. Ooh, FPJ there too. Let's go. Now it is Galaxy's turn to enter Robot Reactor. And we'll be seeing the same thing. Alright. So immediately we're gonna climb up Mega Leg, and we're gonna be using one of the bullet bills on top to hit the gate, and we're gonna get the Grand Star. However, we have to do this twice, and these bullet bills can either be your best friend or your absolute worst enemy, because they have many moments where they just want to just go around the entire world. And in this place it's very common. That bullet bill, very cooperative. And I believe Arya's doing Starbit bleh. Starbit duplication here. Yep. Unfortunately, didn't get it, I believe. We'll have to see on the Starbit collection screen. But like, I'm not overall too familiar with the duplication glitch here. So let's see how our Galax's bullet bills here. Very cooperative as well. Narrowly missing the gate, but still very cooperative. Also, I didn't see if Arya did get her star bits duplicated. But I'm gonna assume they were. So anyways, Space Junk 1. We're gonna start off with this funny little skip that either decides to be your best friend, be your absolute worst nightmare, or it just basically got removed from the game. This trick just loves to troll you sometimes. It really sucks that most of Space Junk levels here just aren't that fun to play in a speedrun setting, but casually they're just a lot of fun, especially with the really chilling music here. Space Junk 1? Nice! Arya gets it first try. And now that's gonna be Galax's turn a bit. Ooh! I've actually never seen that. Granted 2P jump. That's very cool. So just collect the 5 silver stars here, and you'll get your star. Hopefully no spin bonks here. Spin bonks can be very deadly here, especially if you just don't get on the platform as it's spawning in. And thankfully for Arya, that didn't happen to her. And now it is Galax's turn for Space Junk 1 skip. Taking the slower method here by using one of the 2 full starters between the star bits, and gets it first try. Nice! So far, we've seen both runners hit the major strats first try. So Space Junk 2 here. If you know anything about Galaxy speedruns, before you start a run, you basically go into this level and you would manipulate what results you get from Camilla, which is fire or a green shell. You would mainly want the green shells here, so the combination would be just fire shell, or just the same thing. Or I think that's how it is, but it's been quite a while since I've last touched Galaxy well. There's not really much to talk about, just like in the tradition of using shells here, unless somebody does bridge skip here, which doesn't seem the case. Yeah. These green shells do have a bit of a funky quirk. If you throw it on the same time you turn around, they tend to just go the direction you were looking at last time. And either just go in that direction or home in on whatever is like the nearest thing, which is usually just a Koopa. So Aria not opting to get the red shell here. Some runners pick up the red shell here to make it easier to hit Camilla so they won't get a dropped input on throwing the shell. But it's just mainly a bit of a more safety measure. It's not really that slow to get it, but I still pick it up just to be more safe so I don't get absolutely destroyed by not getting a shake input, especially on Breedass. But Fern's not going to grabbing red shell. So Aria on her way to Space Junk 3, where the route now deviates between Pushback 2.1 and this current route. On Pushback, you would be doing rolling greens right now, but in this route, we start off by doing Space Junk 3, and we leave rolling green last before fighting Bowser here. And now it's time for this. This ugly butt face here called Darren Tots. Yeah, this guy ain't fun at all. So just gonna skip immediately hitting Tarantox in the face and immediately hitting it from behind, flipping it over, and we're gonna hit it 3 times here. Aria's gonna grab this Toad conveniently placed right there to hit one of the segments and then immediately hit the last one, hitting it to phase 2. Unfortunately, you can't get behind Tarantox before it starts this attack, so you're basically pretty much forced to hit him in the face, or if you saved up the green Toad, you would hit him from behind, but that strat can be very hard to do if Tarantox is not facing the way you want him to hit him with the green Toad. But overall, really clean fight from Aria here. Usually Tarantox would just absolutely demolish you here, unless, nope. Or Aria's like having really smooth stages here. But I'm not too sure against like PBs and times if it's good or not. But for another reset, this is looking pretty good. Alright, it is Galax's turn to do this ugly little bug. Hit it from the face first, just to make it easier to go from behind and hit him. And do the same thing Aria did in phase 1. And Aria right now, speaking of which, is doing Sling Pod. I would like to mention in 120, this would be usually where people grind star bits if they are 1P. Or maybe in some cases 2P runners grind star bits here as well. But 2P runners usually don't grind as much, while 1P have to grind at least 400 star bits. And it's pretty quick to get them here, because there are a lot full here. Like coming up, you'll be seeing a lot of them. Right, that red arrow and all of this beautiful mountain of star bits. Ooh! Unfortunately, hitting the firebar here in Sling Pod, not the worst death that can happen, since Aria did hit the checkpoint here. So it's not that costly of a death, but it's still unfortunate that happened. Had to wait to cycle here since she died, but yeah. Sling Pod is very hard to do, especially fast. It is the main reason why I do not like going commander route. I can handle Space Junk 3 and the other stuff just fine, but Sling Pod is just very hard for me. I can barely get sub 2s in that level. Especially with really shaky hands, you might like slightly miss a Sling Pod and just absolutely have to pay the price for missing it, which is usually result into barely missing a checkpoint or hitting that bomb right there. Speaking of which, Galax hits it. Takes it slightly a little slower since that had to happen. And yeah, level's very difficult, but at least it didn't went catastrophically bad. So potential Broob for Mario, but I could just be waffling because I do not know how many people do Broob. No, we're not seeing Broob. Very understandable. So Aria's just gonna be messing around in Battle Rock 1 here. Since that's not really much you can do, but if you did Broob, you can at least save 25 seconds over taking the Star Scroller. But honestly, taking the saucer is better, since you actually can just mess around with the funny gravity field here, and you actually get more star bits in return. I'd rather take the funny gravity physics than to basically try hard and save time. I always love to mess around in auto scrollers, so I will take my opportunity on doing that any type of day. Ooh! Surprise cannon shot right there. And at the end, we have more bullet bills. And thankfully, this one was pretty cooperative. Usually that one hits the Starbit glass cage there. And it's really annoying. Yeah, I have to get another one. But Galax also as well taking the Oscar and just messing around. So not really much to talk about here. I believe next up is Space Junk Comet, which is exactly the same as Space Junk 1, but you have to beat it in a certain amount of time, which is in 4 minutes for Space Junk Comet, if I remember correctly, or is it 3 minutes? So it's just basically the exact same thing. Not really much to talk about. It's just the first Comet, very basic. Just do the level fast. Again. Actually, now that I remember, dying in this comet is actually pretty bad, since if you die, you get actually sent back all the way to the very beginning. So I guess there's that there. Oh my god, 808. Actually, King Jeff. Hey, Galaxy fan, hello. King Jeff, big fan. I agree. King Jeff is very based. Now it's rolling green, like I mentioned in Speedrun 2. This would be the level you would do first in Pushback, to do later a lot of stuff in Battle Rock, like Battle Rock 2, Battle Rock 3, and Battle Rock Comet, but in GT Route, you do this level last before fighting Bowser. Just not really much to talk about, actually. It's just a dumb level where you can just roll around the ball by just holding your controller up, and you just tilt it by whatever direction you want to go in, and either get screwed over by a Goomba or a bomb, and die and have to do all over again. Are you going for the skip here? Ooh. That looked like it was about to fail, but thankfully gets on the railing there, having to take the long railing section by just cutting in half. And at least with this one, it's just mainly Goombas here, so it's not the worst one, but there is a different version of this where there's bombs, and those bombs can just easily screw you over and just knock you down a small little hole, or just off the stage. Either way, they're really annoying, and I'm not a fan of that level. But this one's not the worst. Alright, now Aria's heading into Bowser 1, aka Bowser's Star Reactor, and immediately we're just gonna go off this random little section in the level, and we're gonna backflip and die. This is because if you take the backflip here and you're in the right angle, you basically get sent to the next checkpoint, which can actually end up saving 2 seconds here. So, no pipe kick here. I'm usually a pipe kick fan for this skip, because usually normal method doesn't work, but first try, not bad. Wait, is Aria going for triple jump here? Hold on. Ooh. Does she get it? She does! Let's go! I love that triple jump to be strat there. It's not only like a first try thing you have to get, but also it's very cool to get. Because usually it doesn't look like you're gonna make it, but you actually still do. It's like by a little bit. But anyways, the Bowser fight here, it's very simple. You just walk to Bowser, get slapped by him, and he just skips an attack and immediately proceeds to jump. Galax gets it as well. Nice. Ooh, unfortunately, he spin bonked and has to wait for the Thwomp to go back to its normal position. And has to take a silver cycle here, unless... Yep. Very narrowly avoiding the fire bar. Oh no. Ooh! That is very, very scary by Galax. Narrowly avoiding death and Thwomp. And Arya quickly makes quick work of Bowser. Jeez. I was just so focused of Galax having a close call there. This got Arya swept Bowser. So Galax is doing the other method of the early Bowser trigger here. Just a simple launch jump and spin. And Arya is now done with Fountain. Now heading off to the kitchen. Overall, that Fountain wasn't painful aside from a few minor things and a death in Swing Pod. It's time for dinner. Another 100. I wonder what's for dinner. Oh my god. King Jim with the another. Automie is for dinner. Why would he actually be down for sushi? It's been quite a while since I've last had sushi, so... But his ginger hair tastes better. I think it would. Thank you for the 100, King Jeff. Anyways, before it's too late, this is Beach Bowl 1. Not really much to talk about. You're supposed to collect star chips, but you can just avoid it by doing triple jumps or 2P jump. So now it is Galaxy's turn to enter kitchen, and Galaxy is just only one star. I want to say one star behind Arya, but that could change, like in this dome or in a later dome. So next up is Beach Bowl 2. Simply put, we steal a golden shell from a small child. Thank you, Nintendo. Aeropass assumptions you must steal gold another 100. Jeez. But yeah. That's basically it. The swim test is basically just steal gold. Learn something every day. And Galaxy is done with Beach Bowl 1, and I believe next up is Beach Bowl 3? Or was it Beach Bowl S? It's an homemade. It's an homemade Beach Bowl 3. I'm watching. I am all eyes and ears for this. $200. King Jeff, what the heck? Kujan, what is this? Oh my god. Wait a minute. Is it an actual TV? Oh my god. Wait. Is this an actual? Oh my god, it is an actual 7 TV. Anyways, Beach Bowl 3! Yippee! I didn't know that random jumble mess of numbers is an actual mode for 7 TV. But anyways, Beach Bowl 3, we're going to be doing a really funny but kind of annoying skip here, where you would launch jump off this platformer here and wall jump on a certain part of this part, or just decide to 2P jump like that. Never mind. Two-P is just that darn good, and you can just make it over there. $45 to save in Bubble Breeze. 45? What happened? But yeah, this is Bubble Breeze. This is the introduction of the funny bubble, where you just use your 1P cursor to steer the bubble by holding the A button and control wherever it goes. Literally, how? That's what I'm saying. How? If it's like beginning section, then man, bro, moment. We can't forget that Midbro lost like 6 minutes to this, or something like around like an insane range to Bubble Breeze. You can go up on PV. Yep, surreal. Yeah, that's like another skip right there. That skip in Bubble Breeze is actually very huge, since you basically skip an entire maze section you have to do with a bubble that is not only slow but very annoying. Unfortunately, Galax missing Beach Bowl 3 skip here. Not hitting the wall jump. So now Aria's heading her way back to Beach Bowl to do Beach Bowl S. Could have sworn you would do Beach Bowl S first, but I could be misremembering. And there we go. Galax does Beach Bowl 3 skip with the 1P method. Holy, another 100! Crazy! K-Jazz is just dropping 100 like it's just candy now. Like anything just happens. It's like, oops, let me just drop this off here. Oh my lord. So this Beach Bowl S, where you get the interaction of the ice flower. Not really much you can do aside that you can just skate on water, and you have a really bad spin unless your power up runs out where you can actually do 2 spins. But not a big fan of Ice Flower. I'm more of a Fire Flower person. Sorbitar Candy, that is indeed a fact. So does that mean King Jeff is actually just dropping 100 star bits to us? Didn't think about it that much then. Galax, oh! I've actually never seen that. That's interesting. You can, oh no. Oh! Galax is having a moment here in Bubble Breeze. Thankfully, clutches it out. But unfortunately, you had to take the death. To accidentally just not launch up in the right angle. More 100? How much do you have of these? This unexpected 1K out of nowhere. I should have just not said that, but who knows? Very smooth star chips for Mario here. Now, I believe Aria just does the regular Magic Up variant of this, not Boolean. Because Boolean is actually kind of annoying to do with Joy-Cons, because you just take advantage of notch angles. Yeah. That's a regular Magic Clip. And taking the Boo Mushroom here, and then immediately getting rid of it just so we can talk to Luigi, which we'll talk to very shortly. Because Luigi gives us, like, 3 fast stars. Well, that was a pretty good. Quickly won. From my understanding. So, that was having to take the water at the very end, but overall, that was a pretty alright test. So now we are going to feed the next Hungry Luma and talk to Luigi, or else the run dies, because you pretty much just mess up the entire Luigi star route, and including the Comet Cycle here. So Aria does talk to Luigi and hits into Sweet Sweet, where everyone just calls this the long jumping simulator, but I beg to differ. This level sucks. It is not just a long jump simulator. This level has screwed me over plenty of times, as sad as that is to admit. Well, Suisei also does offer some pretty easy star bits here as well. Forgot to mention that, but yeah. Very nice, Sweet Sweet. Now, Galaxy is going to be doing Magic Clip, I believe. Yep. Magic Clip. And And same thing that Arya did, just getting rid of the Boo Mushroom just to talk to Luigi. Because he refuses to talk to us if we're still a Boo. 24 stars in an hour. It's very impressive. So true. Anyways, Arya is now going to get the first of the 3 Luigi stars, which is a Good Egg L here. Just 2 long jumps bounce on the Octoomba and now have a conversation with Luigi in this very fancy house. And we're just gonna leave immediately. And now Galax is gonna feed the Luma and talk to Luigi for Good Egg L and the rest of the Luigi stars that are required to continue the comet cycle. And Arya's doing the first Cosmic Clone race, which is in Honey Hive Comet. Short premise of the Cosmic Clone races: there's just comes this little copy of you that wants to race, and around, I want to say, around like the 2, you want to start preparing yourself to hold ZL and then tap A once it says go, and you get a speed boost like this, and you pretty much beat the level by doing the jump right here. Or just fall off like that, but I'd rather take the long jump here. And that is pretty much it. There's gonna be more of these later on. One of them being very infamous for being really, really annoying. That is done like really late into the run. But most Cosmic Clone races aren't too bad. So now Arya's done getting her 2 stars in Terrace, so now she's going back into... Wait, was it into Kitchen? I almost forgot the dome of this one. To doing Beach Bowl Comet, which is actually the same as Beach Bowl 3, but basically the Tux boxes and thwomps are much faster than normal, but there's no time limit here, so it's just same thing, but everything else is pretty fast, as you can see right there. I am not too sure if I missed anything. I just quickly ran to the kitchen, get something to drink. I'm not too sure if I did miss anything, but I'm just gonna assume that Beach Bowl Comet went well. And now Arya's gonna be doing Ghostly S. And Galaxy's doing Honey Hive Comet. So for Ghostly 2, just take the earlier star, which was Honey I've Comet, but just in a boo, and you're using pulse stars, and it looks very goofy. For example, that drumstick over there, and there's a lot of skulls, which if you are an avid TV enjoyer, there is this one right here, which I'll type in chat. My favorite skeleton of all time. So it's a simple race, and you take that Sling Star just to basically cut the entire course in half. Somehow that's allowed, but using a cannon in Mario 64 isn't. Strange. $41. That's actually really good. Like, wow. I've only gotten like 48 in this. That's actually crazy. So I believe now it's just Ghostly S, and then we go on to the next major stage. 44 is your guess for Galax. Yeah, that's fair. Unfortunately, Galax missing both. People 3 skips here. Skip can be just very annoying if you just miss the wall jump. Because you can just use any type of visual cue and slightly be off of it and miss it, and it's just really annoying if you do miss it, since you basically just go all the way back here. There you go. Now, I believe, yeah. For 2P, you would do keyless here. This would be a auto-scroller if you took the keys here and took your time, but if you're 2P or if you're crazy enough 1P, you can just skip all of this and just grab the final key there and get your star. So now on to the next Bowser stage, which is Airship Armada. I'm gonna be very honest, Airship Armada kinda sucks. It's very annoying to miss the entire first phase and most likely get screwed over in second phase if you're not able to grab a green shell to hit the airship here. I believe this airship only takes like that almost there. Okay, now it's starting. I had a feeling this would start soon. Sorry about that little moment, but I believe I'm back, hopefully. Yeah, I think I'm back. That was just an average moment. My apologies. So far, Airship on my 4 aria has been alright, I think. So starting off the second phase here. The second phase suck if you accidentally hit the green shell against like the fire shots there, or like a bullet bill just swoops in, or you get hit by Kamek. There's quite a lot of things that can actually happen. For example, like right now. At least she was able to quickly recover from that whole incident. It's very annoying to recover. Most cases, I would just end up dying to just getting absolutely unlucky by the fire. But now Galax is doing Ghostly. Yes, I didn't see what IGT Galax got for Ghostly 2 race. But Aria is unlocking a bedroom, but we're actually going to go to Fountain. But first things first, we're going to talk to Male Toad. Because this Male Toad has the next... What? I guess 104? Oh, yeah. But the next Luigi star we're going to be getting is in Bedrock. Unfortunately, Galax dying. Try doing keyless. Just missing the visible wall you would wall jump off of and step on. Not getting the angle quite exactly. Yeah, this right here is like an average moment for keyless on 2P. You can just have the wrong angle and die just getting dragged into outer space. But actually first we're doing Hurry Scurry. I forgot we do Hurry Scurry, then it is the Luigi Star. Because the Luigi Star actually takes you back to Observatory. So, not really much to talk about in Hurry Scurry, aside that the platforms disappear and we're just going to be collecting notes around this entire galaxy to get the star. And this level is very satisfying if you actually use 2P on the disappearing platforms. Now it's time for Rock Hell, which is the Luigi Star here, and now Galaxy is doing Airship Armada. Hopefully the fight goes very well for Galax here. So, is this Rock Hell is just the same thing, but the ending is different. You basically hit the same glass cage, but it is basically underneath the first star. And getting a bullet bill there can either range from being easier than Battle Rock 1 or 10 times worse. I personally find getting the bullet bill in Battle Rock 1 to be more annoying than L. But both bullet bills are just really dumb half of the time from my experience. Oh my god, a grand star. Oh my god, another 100 by King Jeff. Thank you so much. How many 100s has there been that King Jeff has dropped? I'm actually quite curious, because I know there's been quite a lot of them. And there was like a 200 at some point, so... $16. Interesting. Anyways, here's the green star. Green star jump scare. Oh no. Anyways, we're gonna go head back to the observatory and we're gonna do bedroom. And the first stop is gonna be. Wait, I forgot what's gonna be first. Oh no. What's good? Oh yeah, it's. Wait, what is this called again? Wait, I'm so G2 brained. Yeah, freeze flame. I almost just called it Shivermer because I'm so G2 pilled. God. I'm so G2 pilled where I just thought I was like, yeah, we're just gonna head into Shiverburn. My apologies. But this is the freeze flame. They're basically both Shiver and Freeze Flame are the same. Either way. So I guess it's makes sense. I kind of mixed them up, but it's goofy. But we're just gonna start off by chasing this penguin here, because he's a jerk and won't give us the launch star just to actually play the level. We catch him, and now we can actually go around the level. And we're gonna be fighting a funny boss that a certain somebody died to during the 602. I don't know how to pronounce its name, nor I would want to, because the same thing has happened to me at least 3 times now. But the main purpose for this fight is just walk forward, spin, and then hit him 3 times. You don't need the ice power for him. But the 3rd hit can be very annoying because he just gets invincibility for no reason, and he can actually just make you go from 3 to 0 in a matter of just 10 seconds. Aria made quick work of it, so not gonna happen. I believe next up is... I don't remember anything from Bedroom. Has been quite a while. Oh yeah, Freeze Flame 2. Very hard to remember stuff from G1 if you haven't played it a while. Freeze Flame 2, you start off by getting 5 star chips, and you actually get to explore the fire section. Since we start off by exploring the ice section. Then, spoiler warning to literally nobody, in the 3rd section, we explore both. Which is actually pretty interesting. Even though I'm not a big fan of Freeze Flame 3. So now it is Galaxy's turn to head into Bedroom. So Bedroom might actually be a turning point depending on how it would go. I believe. No, actually, no. Oh, wait, is this a death? Oh, it is, unfortunately. Unfortunately, getting dragged by the gravity field and then getting dragged back out, getting hit by the lava. Not that costly to death, but still very unfortunate that actually happened. Wait, is that gonna happen twice? Oh my god! twice in a row is crazy. Okay, didn't happen a third time. But that is very weird. That can actually happen. So there's like a couple of long jump skips you can just take, like that one right there, and wait for the cycle since you can't damage boost. Might have to take a coin, but you might not. Nah, you're not gonna need to take the coin. That was very rough. So now it is time to head into the Sea Garden one. I don't know what to say about this level. I don't remember what this is, so I might have to take a look at it. Oh, this one. Okay. So this one, we'll be catching this stupid rabbit right over there. And we're going to be introduced to these little flowers, which actually go up with the rising wind. And usually letting go of these flowers can actually result into doing some pretty cool bounces off the piranhas right there, or getting any type of cool backwards momentum from it. Usually getting backwards momentum off of a bounce can result into some pretty crazy results. And another thing you can do with these flowers is if you 2P jump, you can actually gain a bit of speed from it, from a grounded 2P jump. So another reason why 2P is very overpowered. Non-trivial advantage chatting. And absolutely gonna destroy the piranha there. You would have to normally wait for the piranha to slam down, and then you would stomp on its head, but you can just freeze it and immediately stomp on its head. Now this rabbit can either be really easy to get or annoying. It's probably going to be very easy for Aria. Yep. Now Galax is doing Flame 2. Start upgrading the search chips. And then heading off to the fighter section of the level. It's very interesting that we would see a ice and fire level twice in a Mario game, and they actually made it pretty interesting. But I'm more of a Freeze Flame fan than to Shiverburn. Fuck you, Shiverburn Secret. I'll never forgive you for the amount of time I had to spend on that stupid minigame as a kid. Anyways, what the? Did anyone just see that? I'm not too sure I'm not the only one who saw that, but did I just see Luigi just have his entire just limbs just onto his just stomach trying to do a slide? That is really weird. But this is what I was mentioning earlier. This is Freeze Flame 3. Off to a really goofy start, to say the least. So this, aside from this all being an interesting concept, there's this freezing water that I forgot to mention, and this freezing water is the absolute worst in this room specifically, since you can not only take damage from freezing water, but also have no visibility frames to enemies, so you can very easily just get destroyed by the freezing water, then by the urchin, which has resulted into either going into 1 health or just dying. Very fun stuff. Well, that was aside from the very goofy start, that was actually pretty solid. This went 3. So now, Galaxy is doing Gusty Garden 1, getting Star Bits, because the next Hungry Luma you have to feed is at 600 Star Bits, but Aria actually has that amount. Oh, we're already going to this level. I was waiting to hit the Piranha rather than not using 2P. Interesting. But this is the Sea Garden 2, and I believe Arya's gonna be doing the skip that basically has a lot of names. I don't know which name to pick from. I'm more of a horny Barack Obama person to name this skip, but I switch between HBO Max or that earlier one. I refuse to call it Sweet Skip, and I'm sort of not sorry for that. I believe, yeah, Arya's gonna be doing. We'll skip here. No, didn't get it, unfortunately. He's gonna hit them all. Also, hello, Rodeo. I'm assuming you finished 540. How did your 540 go, you gamer? Yep, Arya's gonna be going. Oh, Arya's not doing it. What? Oh, Arya is doing the skip. Is that getting it? No, it's not. Oh no. At least this isn't the worst to miss, since Arya did hit the checkpoint here for his Galaxy, so she can very easily go back and attempt to skip again. But that's very unfortunate that she missed it here. Gonna give it another try. This saves 50 seconds, so hitting it second try can still save time over doing the casual method. That, I believe that's hitting it. That is not hitting it. Ooh. That's rough. But I hope... Oh! The checkpoint! The checkpoint coming in clutch, though. I forgot that Galaxy had a checkpoint, so... Thumbs up for that one. So this is Major Burrows. Simply put, just a mole and nothing else. He's just basically the main enemy you would fight in Gusty Garden 2, except you actually have to wait for him to actually pop out, rather than him just digging around. If you ground pound it while he's just normally digging around, he'll just run away. If he's digging around while showing his head, you can ground pound, and he'll get out of his spot and run away. Arya made quick work of him, quick work of him, but later on we'll see him in a Daredevil comment, which that Daredevil comment isn't too bad to be. It's just taking a bit more safe with the final hit. So I believe next up is either Gusty Garden 3 or Freeze Flame S. It's Freeze Flame S. So, Freeze Flame S is actually really infamous for being a very, very fun, quote-unquote, level 2 IL. Because it shows off the Galaxy's biggest quirk, which is its basically upwards movement. Especially with 2P, where you can basically gain any type of height by just doing 2P jumps. But I preferably like Freeze Flame as a 1P level than a 2P level. I feel with 2P it's a lot more annoying to make work of the 2P jumps. But I hope we get to see a very clean Freeze Flame S, because this level is pretty awesome to see done right. So Galax is not doing Barack Obama skip. It's a fair play, honestly, since that skip can actually like get you from 20 lives to game overing. If you just absolutely get unlucky and not hit the correct angle for it. Ooh, spin mocking there because of Fire Flower, but you can see right here what I was mentioning earlier. You can do lots of 2B jumps here, gravity 2B jumps, and then like getting a 2B jump by doing a homing grapple in a 6-frame window, which is how you get 2B mid-air 2B jumps in the first place. Yeah. Fun level. So next up, if I remember correctly, is actually Freeze Flame Comet, which is another Cosmic Clone race. So this Cosmic Clone race is taken at from the very end of Freeze Flame 3. So it's not really much to talk about, but it is still a bit more of a different level from the very start, since you can get the dashing boost from the start, but aside from that, it's pretty much the same, unless we get a little funny moment here, where you can actually make these star bits into the cutscene, and it looks like both Cosmic Clones are fighting over a star bit here. Yeah, there's the boost star I was talking about, and the level is not that much different aside from that start. Well, I mean, actually it is a bit different, because you're not using Ice Flower, you're just using normal Luigi for this. Oh, that was pretty good. So now it is Dusty Garden 3. So, Dusty Garden 3. Not really much to talk about Dusty Garden 3. It's basically just the same sequence. You would start off with Dusty Garden, then you actually get to the interesting stuff, which is right after the rock planets here. There's like that skip you can make right there with the flower if you make good use of it. Put the guy around there, put him back. Anyways, now we get to the main part of Dusty Garden 3, which we get the 5 star chips here to create a launch star, and then we're gonna do a skip, and basically having to use the main gimmick of this level, which is using the arrows to flip the gravity to go from whatever direction it got hit to. Quick camera manip here to manipulate the cycles to be in Aria's favor. You can see the arrow right there. Turn off the gimmick, and here's the skip. Unfortunately, missing it. But I believe we'll see it. We'll get to see it second try. Here. Ooh, getting hit by the blue blobs. That's definitely making it. Yep.
This bedroom is doo-doo poop. That's like the average bedroom experience. It's usually like pretty alright, or it's just absolutely just painful to go through. So yeah, I believe next up is gonna be... Shoot, what's next? Oh, the comet. Yeah. So I believe it's gonna be the comet, secret star, and then we would do honey climb. So the comet is just a daredevil, which means you're basically at 1 HP, and any type of hit will basically kill you, sending you at the very start, and we'll be fighting Major Boros in this daredevil. Now Galax is doing that's gonna be 3. And that is it for the comet. Nice. And you need 2P jump there to get on top without using the piranha. At least I believe Galax is getting the Cerbits here. I'm not too sure if Galax is under Cerbits for the top, but I'm not too sure. But like, we'll be seeing that Rainbow Star later on, actually, since we need that to get the Secret Star, which is by destroying the Golden Chomp you saw earlier. Golden Chomp oddly just in Gussie Garden and in Chomp Works later on in Galaxy 2. I wonder why they put one in Gussie Garden of all places, rather than like something like Dreadnought or in any other place actually. Maybe Battle Rock even, because there's like 2 Chain Chomps. Or like a couple of Chain Chomps at the start of like that level. So now we're grabbing Spirit Star here, and Alex getting Gussie Garden to get first try. Really good. And now it's time for Honey Climb, and now Galax is going to be doing Gussie Garden Comet. So there's like an actually interesting quirk with Honey Climb here, which you'll see right. Yeah, right there. That is. I forgot the name of that, but I'm just gonna call it the Flight Glitch. But if you stand in a straight position and then proceed to do a jump and a spin, you get crazy vertical flying speed from it. But it is very annoying to do on 3DS, since you have to be looking straight for it. You can't be a little bit too off to the right, which is like another disadvantage of playing on 3D All-Stars. One of them being no notches, the other one being, I want to say this one's more of a disadvantage, but it's only happened to me more. But you get more drop spins, but in return you get to press the Y button to do a spin, but it's not a nunchuck spin. With Luigi prioritizes a lot with nunchuck spins since he gets more height off of those, and the other being the cursors on 3D All Stars for 2P are very, very annoying. You will be constantly resetting them a lot. Since it can just either drift off to the side or just completely disappear for no reason. Now, Galax is doing Gussie Garden S. Grabbing the golden coin here since it's required to get in the first place. If you actually miss grabbing a golden coin here, you basically have to restart the entire level, which is very unfortunate. Galax is getting a lot of service here. And destroys the golden chomp there and proceeds to get the start. And now we're going into the next Bowser level finally, which I believe it's called Bowser's Dark Matter Plant. And I don't like this level. There's like a lot of Bowser levels that just downright suck. Well, this one has a skip, which we'll see later, called plus skip. Normally, you would take a platform that looks like a plus signal, and you would be avoiding the gravity rotation shown by the directions seen by the background there. Like green will send you off to a different direction, and blue will send you down. But with plus skip, you don't have to worry about that, and you basically launch jump, and you actually have to launch jump, spin at around the time you collect some coins, and then you have to hold right and upright. So right here. That might be too early. No, it's not. Nice. First try. And fancy little 2P jump strat right there. So next off is to the Bowser fight, and again, it's just the same premise, but this time Bowser will actually attack you with spins. And sometimes these spins can range from being really weird or downright just annoying, into a sense where sometimes these punches can actually hurt you, or Bowser will block them like you're hitting him, for example, on his tail to skip an attack. There are I remember just gets by because a shadow punch basically just would not operate, and I basically would get screwed over. But Aria didn't. Aria got hit by the first one, but she's able to quickly make work with the second set of punches, and that's the fight. She's not in this game. That is true. She's not in this game, unfortunately. Oh yeah, that is the end of bedroom. Now we're heading up to the next which is engine. And we're getting really close to the amount of stars needed to beat the game, which, if you don't know, which is a total of 60 stars you would need to beat the final level with. So we're getting there. It's like about 16 stars left. Now, Galax is heading off to the Manic Planet, like I said earlier, and on his way to do plus skip. With a fancy side flip 2B jump there to skip having to take the platforms there. And now it is his turn to do it. Let's hope it goes really well. Nice. Very good stuff. So far, like, aside from, I want to say Gusty Garden 2, but for, oh yeah, there's also Gusty Garden 3. All of our runners have been able to hit the skips either first or second try. So now, whoa, unfortunate being able to hit Bowser there at the very start, but that's what mainly happens if you don't hit Bowser. You're just gonna continue on with his stomp attack there, which loses a little bit of time. Now he's gonna hit his tail to skip the fire breathing attack and really good shadow punches. And now Aria's heading off to Gold Leaf 1, which is basically only have 1, but in reverse. Except the goal here is a lot more different, which you need to collect 5 star chips and catch a rabbit at the very end. And now Galax is heading into engine room, and this rabbit can be a pain. But Aria has quite a bit of Sherbet, so this should be more favorable for her. And I was right. Now it is time for Gold Leaf 2. And I believe for Gold Leaf 2, we're going to be seeing either Stump Jump or whatever is the other variant, which you don't do a triple jump, but you would do a side flip or a back flip. I believe we're just going to be seeing Stump Jump instead for the very end of Gold Leaf 2. But for this level, normally you would use the Cataquax, but honestly, screw the Cataquax. Are we seeing the double jump? Oh, we saw the double jump to get into the engine. Galax earning some style points for that one. But you would use these Cataquax just to get up these sections, but we have a little something called using spins correctly and a secondary cursor. Unfortunately, not getting to the gravity zone there immediately, because this gravity zone is a bit weird for Gold Leaf 2. But in this one, I believe we have to use the Cataquac. Yeah, this one, I mean, not actually, you don't need a Cataquac. Wait, really? I keep forgetting you can just do a 2B jump the moment you're about to slip gravity. Yeah, I believe we're just gonna be seeing Stump Jump unless... No! Oh! Jeez, Right. So that was the croc jump, I believe that's called. But stump jump would be a triple jump, like I said earlier, and that one we just saw is the faster but harder method of that. So now, Ghost Ari is going to be heading to Gold Leaf 3, which you would have to fight a mole that is using a cannon that just shoots bubbles for some reason. Not cannonballs, just bubbles. Odd choice, but I won't judge. If it works, then I'll let you cook. So there's tree jump right there for Gold Leaf 3. That trick can be very annoying if you're 1P, but with 2P you can easily just take advantage of the fact you can do a 2P jump midair if you time a homing grandpa into 6 frames. That is mole skip right there. You skip the trigger and the mole will basically just do nothing there. It'll just stand there and take your 3 hits. Very clean though. Now it's Galax's turn to do Goal 2, which I'll be surprised if Galax does do Croc Jump like Aria did earlier. But I believe we're just gonna see that. But like, I don't know. We did see that really cool strat to entering engines on more style points. I've completely glossed over the fact that Arya was entering Toy Time 1. But FPJ here is actually very interesting. So, okay, Arya didn't get the FPJ, so she's going to be going right. But in this level, if you get the FPJ here, you would go left. If you don't get it, you would go right. Because it is just dependent on what cycle you born. Dot, did stump jump, but that's the other way you can do it. It's no, actually. Which is an additional 15 seconds over the way you would digs. And basically, instead of just taking this in entire adventure, thank you for pointing that out. I didn't notice. It completely went unnoticed, so I'm actually grateful you actually did mention that. So now that I'm back, I was mentioning Let me actually quickly. Okay, I might ignore something here. Oh yeah, might ignore something quickly here. So let me fix something here. I'll be back in like a minute. Let me fix this before it becomes a big problem. My apologies. Okay, I think that'll be a good fix for now. I have no idea what I missed for Aria, but whatever level it was, there's that, whatever happened. And now Galax is heading off into Toy Time 1. I believe Galax is on a... Yeah, Galax is actually on a just about 1.5 stars behind from Aria. But Aria's entering a very boring level. C Slide 1. You just want to take the rings from whatever this shark's name is. It's not that much interesting. It is just an auto scroller level, so we could just give some attention to Garlic Bee here. About to hit Armpit Skip in just a moment. Unfortunately, struggling with the 2P jumps. Again, it is a 6-frame window, so it can be a bit finicky to hit if you kind of miss time hitting the ground pound input. And it can happen quite commonly. Since you basically either have to tap Y and ZL or shake with your left hand and then hit ZL and use 2PA. So now Armpit Skip here. Let's see how this goes. Ooh, not hitting it. Unfortunately, getting a spin bonk there. Second try. No. Unfortunate. Oh no! Oh. Dying in Toy Time 1. That one's rough. Yeah, that can happen quite a bit with that. It's very unfortunate when it does happen, but yeah. Hopefully, third try here. Oh no. Yikes. Yeah, this can actually be very annoying to happen. What is happening with that? Okay, now Galax gets it. Nice. There's a couple of tries, but that can happen quite a bit. It's unfortunate, but at least it wasn't for that long that it could have been. So now, wait, what level did? I believe Aria is entering Toy Time 2. Yes, Toy Time 2. Toy Time 2, Toy Time 2 is not much different. You don't need to worry about the FPJ cycle here for this level, since the launch star is just to the left. So, just gonna start off by getting 5-star chips here. The route actually changes if you're 1P. Here, you would actually hit this screw right here if you're 1P, since you cannot make it to the final screw, which are just gonna be using this guy right here. No, actually no, never mind. He's not gonna be using the Mega Koopa there for momentum. How's the race going? The race so far, I would say both runners are doing pretty well, but there have been some moments that have happened. But overall, both are doing pretty alright. Also, hello, Cubic. So now just ending off Toy Time 2, you would do the same thing you did with Space Junk 1, which you would grab the the 5 silver stars to get your power star. Now, Galax finishing Gold Leaf Fest, which is actually level I missed. But it is basically like Gold Leaf 3, but hitting the skip is actually much more easier since the camera will not troll you as much. Since the camera in Gold Leaf 3 is very, very just messed up. So it would constantly just lead you into going the wrong way or not being able to 2P jump because the camera is blocked behind the tree. Causing you to just not being able to do the tree jump. So now Aria is heading off into Sea Slide 2, another race level here, and now Galaxy is doing Sea Slide 1. So instead of the art scroll we actually have a really, really just painful set of 2 levels if you're on Joy-Cons. Because for swimming here, you have to shake like crazy while holding A. And I'm not too sure if we're going to see in this race. I'm for sure grabbing the red shell there. We'll probably see it in the next level, but there's a technique we're going to be seeing, which is called surface swimming. I'm not too familiar with how surface swim works, but to give my own explanation of it, is if you're around the very tall portion of the water and you start buffering a spin, you would not only get a spin from swimming, but you also gain momentum from spinning. So it would end up looking, actually we're going to see it right now. So it would end up looking like this right there. So it would be a combination of spinning, buffering the spin, and you cannot drop a single spin here or else the surface swim chain will end. Basically, you're strumming throughout that entire section. That does save a lot. And now, as I mentioned that these 2 set of levels are painful, that's the reason, because we're going to be doing Seaside 2 again, but in the form of a Cosmic Clone race. And this Cosmic Clone race is quite infamous for being very annoying if you just mess up slightly at the very start. But with surface swimming here, not messing up and start is not a concern, since you can just essentially just go past the Cosmic Luigi in a matter of seconds. But if you do this, the shell method, this could actually be very scary if you mess it up. So it's time to strum again. Oh, getting the surface swim first try. That's what we love to see. Just zooming past the entire level. Very nice. And that grate right there is actually pretty interesting. Since that grate right there, that grate is not interactable at all on the Wii/Wii U version of Mario Galaxy, but on 3D All-Stars, that grate can be interacted and do a long jump on it. 218 sum of best, let's go. Also, good night, Cubic. Let's go. No, it is Toy Time. Wait, I was not paying attention there for. Oh yeah, this is Toy Time S. Toy Time S is just Tusk Box L, but it is slightly more peaceful. But Tusk boxes are just really infamous for having the most not glitches possible. Oh. Okay. Notice that immediately, but we're back. But Tusk boxes have the most BS hitboxes usually. They could either just hit you while they're not even moving, or hit you while you're just getting far away, or you're on top of one and you just absolutely get flinged across the entire galaxy. Now it is Galaxy's turn to strum both Seaside 2 and Comet. So another reason to be save time here, you can just freeze things here. Also, these spiky platforms can actually soft lock you if you get damaged. And if you get damaged, you basically cannot pause or do anything aside from home menuing out. Anyways, Surface Swim off the very start of the Penguin race. Not avoiding the grade, but that's actually pretty cool to see that it's actually still pretty fast to do the Surface Swim off the start of Seaside 2. So now I believe next up is Toy Time Comet by Aria. And then it's gonna be Seaside Comet for Galax. So Toy Time Comet is not different, but the touch boxes are faster and they're more lenient to be more BS with their hitboxes, like I mentioned earlier. Galax getting a 56.05 on the race. This is the only race I actually have a even remotely decent time, which I believe it was a 49, whatever it is. It was like a mid 49 if I remember correctly. It is the only race I'm even good at doing, because it's just basically strumming. So now, I believe this is actually the last Comet of the run we do. Unfortunately, getting hit by the same moving platform again. So it's something a bit annoying. Getting dragged by it right there. Yeah, that's the end of that level. Unless Aria softbox accidentally, which hopefully should not happen. Everything's alright. Also, unfortunate for me, might be a chance my internet might just take a bit of a break, and then I might just start being a fumbled mess, or I start talking to aliens. So please inform me if that happens. And I apologize if it does happen. Looks like Galax doesn't even need the service anymore. He's just throwing them out, so this should be a third try Surface Swim, yeah. Third try Surface Swim is still really good. It's still a bit annoying to get it. This is like the method you can do without the gate right there. And yep, that's the end of that. And now Aria is going to be doing Gold Leaf S, which is just notes here. And if you're fast like this, you can just make a funny little tune. That's basically it for this level. Not that much. Unless you're Rodeo and basically lost a really good run to the bubble not spawning in a total of 40 seconds. But that is basically the end of Engine. Now we're going back to Kitchen to do Buoy Base 1 and S. No, yeah, actually, both Galaxy is like at least 2.5 stars behind. So Galaxy is still doing very good despite that. So he's going to be feeding the Luma, and Ari's going to be doing Buoy Base 1. Starting off, we're gonna get this Torpedo Bill to hit this little spiky ball. Well, it's not even a spiky ball. My bad. It is actually Crystal Cage Ball. I'm tired. My apologies. Anyways, we're just gonna hit that, and we're gonna immediately proceed going up on the level. And we're just gonna take usage of 2P to basically climb up by taking advantage of Galaxy's very insane upwards movement. Yeah, that right there is like an example of how good sometimes G1's upwards movement is. Nice. That was actually a really good second half for that level. So major props. So now Galaxy is doing on Comet, and Ari's going to be doing Buoy Base S, which is essentially the same thing you did with Battle Rock 1, but you basically have a bit of an obstacle in between the Power Star and the Bullet Bills. Very nice. Didn't get screwed over by the amps that are circling around the green star. And I think next up is the final Hungry Luma, which unlocks the next galaxy, which is Drift Off Galaxy. Drip Drop, my beloved, but also my hatred. But this level, Drip Drop is just a dumb infamous level that can be very annoying 1P. Okay, yeah, I just had to check if my volume was alright. But Drip Drop is a very infamous level for a lot of beginners, since this level can be absolutely annoying to just downright painful if you cannot even follow up with the 3 swimming eels here. Hi, Judge. But this level can very much be can be a very bad level in general. Even with 2P, this level can suck. That was a very smooth Drip Drop, I'll say though. I'm having fun. little bit of a moment there with trying to grab the power star without a shell, but able to get it immediately. So now it is off to the final star that we have to get, and it is in Honey Hive, and it is the final Luigi letter. Having a bit of an internet moment now. Oopsies. Yeah. My apologies for that one. Oops. But final Luigi letter level. You basically go with the Honey Hive one and basically smack Luigi away from this tree because he is scared of this bug for some reason. Even though he's not harming him, he's more of afraid of him. He's still gonna stay on the tree. And now Galaxy is gonna be doing Luigi's one. And this should be the same deal with what Aria did, but this is gonna be a much more different path than like taking the moving swamp here. And there's not really much we can say for Aria since now she's gonna be into a pretty long cutscene. Unless there's a certain little crash here that a certain little green triangle has experienced. But I genuinely doubt it's gonna happen. Clueless. Well, you don't get the chips with 2P. Yep, you don't need it. You can just 2P jump right there. Non-trivial advantage, baby. Chatting. Maybe the little board split was the right choice. Wonka W. It's time to do Booey Base S, and we have to just pray no crash happens. Surely it won't, right, guys? Right? BG real. No crash. Let's go. So it is Galaxy's getting final star here before doing drip drop, and Aria on her final level, which is a Galaxy Reactor. Not to get it mixed up with Galaxy Generator. This level is just essentially a lot of mixtures of whatever terrain you've entered. Like this one's fire, the next one's gonna be ice and sand, and then whatever it's supposed to be, then you do cave, which in fact is not a cave, it's just a section of a tower. And then you would fight Bowser. But a lot of these sections should just be skipped amusingly easily, like that right there. Poor sand section. Alright. Cave. I believe we're just going to be seeing normal cave unless we see a rockin' cave or anything else. Yeah, we're just seeing normal cave. Taking advantage of 2P so you can just not get screwed by the bullet bills. Take damage here on purpose just so you... Ooh, never mind, actually. I was about to say, you can just take damage there to avoid getting hit by the bonsai bill. But, oh no! Ooh. Death at the very end of Cave. That's so bad. Yeah. Cave can be very rough, especially when you have a lot of bills and Galax is kind of not having the greatest, I believe, not the greatest drip drop. Yeah. Yeah, the right here is like where you take damage there to avoid the Bonsai Bill. And oh, let's not have that happen again. Yeah, that bullet bill's a jerk. But this is the very end, and now we get to fight Bowser again. But thankfully, we can just either take a life up mushroom or just get the coins, or just decide to not pick on anything, even though you actually have to get like at least a coin for something, because you can't really do the attack skip for Bowser at final phase. Yeah, taking it normal with the stairs, not doing long jumps or anything. Galax gonna get his final star before entering the cutscene. And now 3 phases here. The rock phase, then we have the green ball phase, and then basically how we fought Bowser the 2 times we fought him. And here's the green ball section. You can just use 2B here to hit the green balls. Sometimes you can kind of get screwed over if Bowser's on top of a green ball you want to hit with 2P. Or if you're 1P especially, you want to hit 1 and then he's just stepping on it and you basically can't do anything until you have to lure him there. Anyways, this is last phase. It's basically like the same other phases you fought him in the last 2 fights. And I'm not too sure if we're gonna see this, but it would be pretty cool if we see Tash Strat being pulled off. So get your holds if you believe, but I'm not too sure if Aria does do Tash Strat here. Oh, wait. Oh. How much does 6 room lose in Galaxy Reactor? I think it depends. It depends if you've gone Electric Room before, but yep, that Aria finishes pretty close to PB. GG's. Now Galax didn't get the crash, so he gets to celebrate as he does the final level. So GG's to Aria. So Aria will be getting a point in the funny bracket. GG's. So let's just shift our attention to Galax. Galax is on the final level, just starting out. Getting a bit invisible there, but not the worst thing. Just slightly invisible there. Accidentally doing a homing ground pound, but I'm not too sure how much it would lose to get that Life of Shroom, because it would just depend if you've gotten one before. But I don't know. Oh, wait. What's this? Wait. NES? Hold on. What is she cooking? Anyways, I'm just gonna present that. I didn't see that, and we're just gonna be seeing Galax do cave here. Hopefully, nothing bad happens in cave. Takes a damage boost there and avoids a bonsai bill. We're seeing Mario Bros. 3. Hold on. Oh, I see what's happening. Alright, okay. As Aria tries to do the funny skip here, we're just gonna be focusing on Galax about to finish right here in at least 3 minutes or 2 minutes, depending on how this fight goes. Yeah. Same thing as we saw with Aria. It's 3 phases, 1 rock phase, the green ball phase, and basically the same way we fought them the last 2 phases, like 2 things. Yo, they rolled to the real, but they have G1 here. That's odd. Artist is just trying to just do the wrong warp before Galax fishes. That would be impressive if that ends up being the case. So that's the end of rock phase. Now it's green ball phase. Green ball phase and didn't go badly. So now it's off to the final phase. And that would be amazing if we see it. Ooh. Ooh. Get some. Let's see if we get the wrong. If Ari gets the wrong word. Pause. That would be impressive if we actually get to see it happen. So, you know what? I'm gonna say something. There's no way. Let's go. Are showing off the funny wrong warp into SMB3 while Galax is casually trying to finish G1. Speaking of which, Galax about to finish right now, getting sub 330, so respectable time. GG's. GG's to both runners. Bro is stealing the spotlight. She just decided to just cook. Wait. There's no way she's doing this. Wait. Oh, she's definitely doing it. Yep. GG's. She's really being. Hello, Aria.
Yo.
Wait, this is barely gonna be. Oh, it's not even gonna be so 330. So 331. That was. That's.
Alright.
Hello, Galax.
Hi, Galax V. How was the match, man?
It fucking sucked. Early game
Galaxy.
through Fountain was fine, and then Beach Bowl 3 dead. Bubble Breeze dead. Beach Bowl C dead.
You guys did well though.
Every time one made me want to sob. Be really sad. But whatever.
Very nice stuff.
I did Gold Bowser 3. Dub.
Can't believe Aria decided to take the spotlight by landing SMB3 Ground Warp and then proceed to do 4-2 or
Yeah.
whatever the thing's called.
Oh my gosh, I'm so offended. How could she? She was literally distracting me. I could have PB'd. Totally.
Alright, well that was a good match. That's a good match. GG's
Yeah.
on the match.
On both of you.
Thank you for commentating, Abel. When is the next match?
The next match. That's a good question.
I will have to see. It is tomorrow evening at 5 p.m. Eastern. It is Big Cheese versus Cubic. It is the.
Actually, no. It's actually.
Is it not?
It's Mooey versus.
Oh no,
Mine.
no, it's Mui versus Mine, the other tiebreaker. So they're both of those are tomorrow. Both of the early matches for the tiebreakers are tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern, and then 5 p.m. Eastern. Big Cheese versus Cubic. So we'll have our bracket of 16 tomorrow evening, and then we'll get further on into the first round later in the week. It'll be Xprelli versus Silo, 4 p.m. Eastern Tuesday. Stick around. We have some exciting matches to come. Xprelli Silo is going to be a good match as well. That's 8 versus 9 seed. But we'll see who qualifies. Oddme is definitely very scared of Big Cheese beating Cubic. But
Big
thank
Cheese
you.
Big Cheese has very two strong games. So it
Yeah,
would be an
Big
interesting match to
Cheese.
see. Cubic.
We'll see if Cubic can clutch that one out tomorrow. But until then, I think we are just about done here. I think
Yeah.
my next match is against the winner of Taimondo and Hardcore, I believe. Is that correct? I'll have to check. Let me check. Let me check. Oh, it's against the winner of Gamut versus Midbro. Interesting. So we'll have to see how that goes. Gamut can definitely beat me in a couple games, but I did beat Midbro in groups. So
Yeah.
we'll see. Thank you very much, Galax, for participating in the tournament. It was good that you participated, and it was good that you lost. Thank you for losing.
It was, yeah. When I saw that I was going against you, I was like, damn. What the? Okay.
Bro is playing RC car for real.
What do I even use to uncapture at this point? I have 3 controllers connected. Which one doesn't work?
Ooh, we'll let him pull out the 22 real quick. Come on.
What
Go
the
on.
fuck? Never mind.
All right,
I have to
pick it up.
Yeah, pick it up. Playing with 2 Joy-Cons and with my 2P Joy-Cons being the ones that are like primarily connected. So I literally can't steer. Because they're
Okay.
rubber banded to. Alright. Well,
Thank you, Abel, for commentating. Thank you, Juka, for restreaming. We'll be back tomorrow with the 2 tiebreaker qualifiers. Till then, catch you later. Bye.
Bye.
Is Juka here?
Juka.
Juka?
Juka.
Juka!
Juka.
Oh, no. Dink donk.
Dink donk. Where Juka? Huh? She's not here. Okay, we'll just raid then. We'll just raid. We'll just raid. Who should we raid?
Who should we raid?
Should we
Let's
raid
see.
Juko? Let's raid Juko offline. No, we won't. Neil? We can raid Neil.
Yeah, we can raid Neil.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna head out.
All right, see ya.
Bye bye. GG's again.
Goodbye. Yeah, I'm gonna take my leave as well. Thank you for having me for commentary.
No worries. Thank you for commentating.
ya.
See ya.